Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
At times she's supposed to be at home.
They're at the same bar that they were at on the second day that we saw them in the surveillance tape.
What are you doing in here? What's going on?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. He had eyes on the suspect.
Jason, whoa. Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out of my face!
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember.
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching another riveting episode of Cheaters. Please meet Lavette Marcus, a young woman with concerns about her lover's emotional unavailability. At her wit's end, Lavette turns to the professionals at Cheaters.
Lavette Marcus, age 30. A telephone operator worried her girlfriend provides rollover minutes to another woman.
When I told her that I loved her, it was shortly after a family party, and we were coming back to my house, and we were driving home, and she grabbed my hand on the freeway and held my hand and just kissed my hand. And before I knew it, the words came out that I said, I love you, and she just smiled, and she said, I love you too, and then we kind of sat there, you know, those silly movie moments where you hear the birds and the bees, and that was it. Recently, has acquired a new set of friends. They're going to be starting an entertainment company, and I am not really included in the decisions for this entertainment company. I am not included with these friends, so I don't really get to be known to them. And all they do is they talk about partying and meeting this girl and meeting that girl, and I'm not crazy. I know that eventually that rubs off, and you kind of get swept up in the moment. I took it as a sign when she came along that, okay, this is the person that is meant for you. This is the love that you've been waiting for. But if this is not it, I don't know if I could pull myself out of that hole again. I don't have the strength. I'm tired, and I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to start over. I can't.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld, age 32. A motorcycle mechanic suspected of causing the engine of another to purr. Investigation day 5. Cheaters detectives arrive at the suspect's workplace, and they proceed to set up a perimeter. Anticipating further developments in the case, Cheaters agents stake out the suspect's place of employment. After a short time, detectives spot the suspect, whose identity remains withheld, through a window as she works. Field agents sit and wait for unusual activity from within. Cheaters' gumshoes soon detect an unidentified woman approaching the building. The unknown female enters the shop and shortly afterward emerges with the suspect. The twosome walk hand in hand around the side of the building, where the suspect examines her companion's bodywork. After revving their engines, the tuned-up twosome disappear behind the building for what appears to be some sort of complete overhaul. Upon conclusion of their hidden rendezvous, the suspect and her companion resurface and go their separate ways. Investigation day 10. In hot pursuit of the suspect, field operatives follow her down a busy thoroughfare. Detectives trail the suspect to a nearby tavern, where she parks her bike and enters. Cheater sleuths soon spot the suspect's companion, whose identity remains withheld, as she enters the tavern. After a brief respite inside, the twosome exit and decide to cozy up on the suspect's motorcycle. The couple then walk to a local coffee shop and get in line to order. Lavette, in the meantime, receives nothing but a double shot of deceit in this recorded phone call.
Hello? Hey, baby, what are you doing? Just, working. That's about it. Where are you? Just at work. I got something to do right after work. I got to my sister's house, help her out. Between working late and helping people, when you plan on coming home? I got to make that money, girl. So I'll see you in a minute. I hope we were rich one day. Well, anyway, so love you. Hope you try to come home early. I'll wait for you. All right, baby. All right. Bye.
Investigation Day 15. Agents on stakeout watch as the suspect hops on her hog and hightails it down the asphalt. A few miles away, the suspect pulls into a liquor store. She quickly pops in, grabs a bottled beverage, and then returns to the road. Agents follow the suspect until she arrives at a beach. The star-crossed lovers embrace and then embark on a romantic walk on the pier. Cheater's detectives note that the suspect appears to be the more chivalrous one in the relationship, as she offers her cold companion her biker jacket. After their moonlit stroll, the suspect and her companion frolic like children on the beach. With love in the air and sand in their shoes, the couple call it a night. With confirmation of the suspect's improprieties, Cheaters prepares a report for the disillusioned Lavette. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's shocking behavior well documented, Cheaters must divulge the video footage to Lavette. Anxious to end her uncertainty, Lavette must find the courage to face her fears.
Lavette, thanks for being with us this evening.
Thank you.
I know that the circumstances that bring you here are unsettling to you.
Extremely. Not the best.
Our investigators do have some information. Are you ready to look at that now?
Yeah.
Now, Lavette, as our investigation started, we had a detective that was outside at the environment where T works. On this occasion, a young lady comes to visit her. They come out after a bit, and there you see some activity that suggests to us that they're more than just friends. And that's pretty much all that we were able to capture on that particular day. On this day, our detective was again outside T's place of employment, and they continued to follow her until she arrived at a restaurant. Once there, she is met by the same woman that we observed on a previous occasion. Unfortunately, they were not done on this particular evening. They go to an area which is very close to the beach, spend some time sauntering along the beach. There we were able to capture a tender moment.
That's stuff that she's supposed to be doing with me. These are times she's supposed to be at home, not, this doesn't look like promotions or helping us in any way.
I'm going to check with the detectives. Yeah, we just finished up with the briefing. Same thing they've done previously. They each took their own vehicle. They arrived separately, but they're at the same bar that they were at on the second day that we saw them in the surveillance tape. Okay, we're going to load up and head there right now. Yeah, we're right around the corner. We'll have a detective on the street. He'll show us where to park. We've got someone else at the door who will show us where they're sitting. They moved, they changed tables, so they're in a different location of the bar. right, let's move, guys. Where's the guy inside? Okay, let's move.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
Where?
Good night.
What are you doing in here? What's going on in here? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here. What the hell trying to go anywhere? What do you want? You told me all this. What are you doing here? Get out of my face. What are you doing? What? What are you doing? What? What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Nothing. Why aren't you at home with me? What are you doing in here? I'm not doing nothing. Oh, nothing? That don't look like nothing. Sit up at a table with some other girl.
I'm not. She just with my company.
What
I told
company?
you it's just
I
a
told you
business
this. That
thing.
stupid company don't have nothing to do with that.
What's up?
This is not business. That's
it's
not
just with
business.
my
What kind of business is that?
It's just
this is business. This is our life. What are you doing over there?
It's just with my.
Where the hell is your ring? Where's your ring?
I don't have my ring.
Where are your rings?
I thought you were single all this time.
No,
I didn't do
that ain't
nothing.
your ring. Where are your rings at? Baby? Baby? What do you mean, baby? What kind of business is this? How does this help us? You lie to me all the time talking about you out here promoting, doing for us. What kind of business is this? What kind of business is this? What kind of business is this?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
They were able to capture a tender moment.
What are you doing in here? Your rings are
Single all this time. I don't even see you weren't.
I gave up everything for
How did
you.
you-
What
how
are you
did you meet
doing?
this
Now you
young
gonna walk
I met
away
her
from
on
me?
the internet, on MySpace, and she told me she was single and like she wanted to just meet me, and we started dating, and she said she was totally single. I can't believe it.
Down, baby. What happened? You promised me everything. You made commitments to me. We have these rings, or at least I have mine. Where the hell is your ring?
This young lady, they live together. They're in a relationship. They're committed. They've been together for about 18 months.
How are we gonna go anywhere? We don't have anything. I saw you on the camera.
She ain't
I
nothing.
saw you on the camera.
I do not believe that
Okay.
she lives with her.
Okay. Well, it's the truth. I have no reason to lie to you.
You chose her over everything.
You guys live together?
We live together. We have a house. We have a house.
I haven't been seeing her. You live with her? Please don't tell me that.
Oh, now you want to? Now you want to? Oh, now. Yes, tell her. Tell her what you just told me. She don't mean nothing to you.
I don't even know who you are.
You don't know. So now
I don't know who you are right
you know what?
You don't know who I am.
Here,
You need
here.
to move.
You can have her. She gave up her life and everything for so you can keep her. Y'all go ahead and be together. Go ahead. Baby, my ass. Go on up. That's your baby right there. Go on. You got it. You wanted. That's what you gave up everything for. Go.
Why you guys following me every damn where I go? The on my face.
You think I don't know? Oh my God, what kind of idiot do you think I am?
Can we stop?
There is no
Can we stop
baby.
this?
Yes, we have stopped. We
No,
have stopped.
can we leave?
Take your and get to going. We
Can we
have
leave?
stopped.
Can we
Yes,
leave?
we can leave.
And go
leave
home.
each other alone. That's
No,
what we can do.
baby,
Get
come
to
on,
stepping.
Can we go?
No.
Can we go?
We? Or there is no we. You can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want. You want to be the star of your own show? Here it is. The is an ass show. Here it is.
Baby, come on now.
Can you explain why now you're anxious to work it out and talk to her about it?
Because I love her.
All right, but do you understand that over the last few months, you've come home and she has felt anything but close to you? But the person
Yeah,
that you're
T,
committed
go on,
to.
your last
Goodbye.
chance. There's your
Goodbye.
ride. You better get in there while
See
you
ya.
can. Get in while you can.
Goodbye. Phone number. Goodbye.
You know what? Here. To her. Give it to her. You don't wear yours, I don't need mine. You can keep it.
Baby.
Go away. Get out of this van. Get out. Get out.
You don't want to talk to her anymore?
No.
Baby.
Get
Come
out.
on now.
Get
You know what?
away.
Let me talk
Get
to her for a
away.
second, and I'll see if I can get her to talk to you. Okay? Just give me a second or two. Do you want to talk to her?
No, I have nothing to say to her. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw it myself. Get out of the van.
Go. You gotta put your camera up.
Following the confrontation, Lavette vows to maintain her composure while the dust settles. At the end of the show, Cheaters unveils how her story ends. But first, Cheaters welcomes back the suspect from the Ben Govan case. The suspect returns to discuss the events that transpired the night of the confrontation.
Suspect's identity withheld, age 31. The suspect tries to defend her thoughtless actions toward her boyfriend, Ben.
Kevin and I were sitting in a bar at a hotel. We were busted. We were just having some drinks, chatting it up, actually talking about work. We were about to get a hotel room, and I saw a bunch of cameras and lights come in. I was a little confused. I mean, you don't know how to react when you see that many cameras and that many lights. And then I see Ben walking in. He didn't look that happy.
What's this bull you doing?
Stop fornications. Hey, gentlemen. No.
Excuse me?
This is good. This is good. My
Miss, working charisma. Miss.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
He wanted to know a lot of things as to what went wrong with our relationship, and I didn't know how to explain it. I mean, it was just, everything was just very sudden. I didn't want to go into this on camera. I just wanted to get back to our home to talk to him. We got home, and I can't blame him for this, but he shut me out. He didn't want to listen. He slept in the living room. He slept in the bedroom. He didn't talk to me at all when we got home.
I don't want to hear your bull.
I'm leaving.
Tossing your bull out of the apartment.
Okay. Let's go.
Why? Why are you tossing worms?
Okay.
Because you're a cheater.
Can we just go home and talk about this?
No, I'm gonna stay with my parents tonight.
I will speak with him when we get home.
All you're gonna be on the sidewalk when you get home. Please.
Take this back. You can have it. All yours.
Yeah, no problem.
All yours. You can keep it.
I am surprised that Christina took Kevin back. I don't know how they're gonna move on from this. I know that if Ben did try to take me back, we'd still be in the same mess. So how do you move on? How do you get over something this big?
Is that all that you have to say about this?
Where we can talk about this.
Why don't you just talk about it right now?
There's no anything. There's no intimacy. Like, we are just two people that go home, we say, how was your day, and that's it.
Such bull.
There's no good way to come out to your boyfriend and say, hey, honey, I've been cheating on you for several months. Either way, it would have ended badly, and either way, you would have found out eventually. But, you know, the longer it would have gone, the worse it would have been.
Reevaluating her method of decision-making, Lavette admits that relationships have controlled her in the past and will not in the future. Lavette believes that she loves being in love, and that makes her fall for people too easily. A hopeful Lavette plans to do some traveling and hopes eventually to gain further understanding into her unhealthy need to be in a relationship. The suspect says there is a big misunderstanding regarding her relationship with her companion. Only admitting to being work associates, the suspect states that Lavette has always had trust issues and will never feel secure in any relationship. In closing, the suspect says she loves Lavette, but if her insecurities and mental barriers get in the way of their happiness, then what has happened for a reason. Cheaters producers contacted the suspect's companion, who says that she and the suspect are only business associates. But the suspect wants more. The companion pleads ignorance about Lavette and states that she would have never gotten involved with the suspect had she known the truth.
there's a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.